This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com with a 420 news update. Just finished a great chest workout at the gym, but sadly, we here in Ontario got the news today that as of Wednesday, they're putting us back in full lockdown, including gyms being closed. So that really sucks. So I guess I'll be doing a lot of DDP yoga because tonight it's negative 17 out there here in Ottawa, Ontario. Not exactly fun running weather. If I'm lucky, they're not going to close the gym here in my apartment building. But let me get on to the news. Nia Jax says she has moved on from pro wrestling and is in the process of starting her own business. Of course, she was released by WWE recently. They booted her out of that WWE family. James Laurinaitis, the son of Road Warrior Hannibal and former star at Ohio State and St. Louis Rams, is expected to join the Notre Dame coaching staff in his first coaching job. Bill Goldberg will be appearing on the Goldbergs TV show Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on ABC. Apparently, WWE is thinking about unifying the Universal and WWE championships at WrestleMania. That would be a great decision because there should only be one world champion. It is far too confusing to have two world champions. It makes it less meaningful. And you mix the brands all the time anyway, so what's the point? Another piece of news. My numbers were very, very good. As you can see, the Hannibal TV's YouTube views for the month of December. Kicking ass again. Major podcasts and major companies such as New Japan Pro Wrestling, NWA, Ring of Honor, GCW, blowing them away. Conan's podcast, blowing them away. Fightful, blowing them away. So I'd like to thank all the fans for the fan support, and for the haters that say, well, you post a lot of videos. Well, I got news for you. You get paid by the total amount of video views. You don't get paid by the amount of what percentage of views your videos make. And if you guys notice, I do live streams and I post clips. I have no digital degree or editing degree. I don't put together fancy videos. It's just real talk with me and the fans who I love. And even the ones that hate me, you still make me money. So go ahead, write your negative comments and tell me how bad I am. All you do is boost my views. This came up in my memories today on Facebook. Back in 2007, I can't believe it was 14 years ago, that I faced Abyss for TNA, the Robert Gertain Arena in Hull, Quebec. The main event that night was Kurt Angle against Christian, and AJ Styles and Samoa Joe and Gail Kim were also on the card. That was a fun night. Hi to you. Hi to Samuel. When was Nia released? A couple months ago. Walter, happy 2022 to you too. Enjoy Texas, where you guys still have your freedom. Carl says there should only be one world champ. Wendell, Adam Lust has not wrestled since 2001. My YouTube show beats all of Conrad's YouTube shows. It's not even close. Wendell, Renee's sick, so it's probably not happening. Matt says he loves my channel for what it is. Not fancy editing, it's just real. And maybe if I learned how to edit and went to school for 2 or 3 years, I could get higher percentage of views per video, but I'm never going to be like that. I like doing it the way I do it. And it's fun for me. And if it's not fun, I don't want to do it. John, can't wait to see Mil Mortes versus the Blood Hunter coming up April the 23rd in Ottawa, Ontario. That's going to be quite a match for sure. I'm looking forward to that too. There's going to be at least 3 Great North Wrestling events. There's also going to be one September 3rd in Petawawa, Ontario. And I'm not going to say the June location yet, but there's also going to be one in June. Thank you, Terrence. Jimmy James, thank you. And I'm glad that I'm able to make money because, once again, my regular job is closed because I work at a recreation center, which is a job that I love, and I do it because I love it. And tomorrow is going to be my last day of work. Wallace, yeah, it's disappointing. It's really disappointing that January is like the coldest month, and we're all going to be stuck in our houses for the month of January. But you know what? I'm going to make positives out of a negative and keep killing it on YouTube and find other ways to work out. Thanks, Alan. Happy New Year to you too. Will I interview Rock and Robin again? Maybe. I'm working on a bunch of interviews right now, actually. I don't know if I want to move to Florida. I'm going to move to Arizona one day. Greg loved my Greg the Hammer Valentine shoot. Alan says my channel helped him get through the pandemic. Appreciate it. Gerald, something to wrestle. I destroy in ratings. Carl, you're welcome for interviewing Brett. It got cut short, but it was good for what it was. And by the way, if you want to watch the Brett Sawyer interview, it's online. It happened yesterday. Stevie, I don't know. I'm not a big Toronto fan. I try to avoid Toronto like the plague. Brian Blaze is Haitian. Andrew, my area is going on lockdown on Wednesday. Jonathan, I don't think it's Trudeau making these decisions, but I'm not going to bitch about it too much because me bitching about it isn't going to do anything. Best thing I can do is just try to stay positive and find other ways to work out. My chest hair is finally improving. I was back up to bench pressing over 300 pounds tonight. And it's just unfortunate that now I got to find other ways to work out again. Chris, I agree there should be another Hacksaw interview. Tim says Brett Wayne Sawyer versus Steve Kern was an awesome match. Robert Holmes says Nia Jax is a potato. Well, I'd rather see people potato each other than perform acrobatics or something that just looks like a pre-planned dance. Because I get real bored easily. And there's nothing in wrestling right now other than the Great North Wrestling events coming up, which I do have a vested interest in. So yes, I have bias. But other than that, there's literally nothing that interests me in wrestling right now. Chris says, good evening from Massachusetts. Good evening from Kevin Sullivan's hometown that he doesn't live in anymore, but he still keeps the accent. Appreciate it. And I hope everyone subscribes to this channel and goes to our Facebook page at The Hannibal TV and likes that page too. Someone says Nia Jax entering Major League Eating competitions. That's funny. Jimmy says, love my stats. People that can hate all they want, but my residuals are better than Jim Cornette's. I actually have more subscribers than Jim Cornette. So the reason he talks about me is because when he does videos about me, they get hits. If they didn't get hits, He wouldn't do videos about me. Al Snow said it best in one of my interviews with him. The best thing to do to someone to not put them over is not talk about them. Anytime they're talking about you, even when it's talking trash, they're putting you over. So Jim Cornette, even if he's talking trash about me, he's putting me over. So that's the fact. And hello there. Good evening, mate, from Perth, Australia, where there's a lot of beautiful girls in Australia. Randy says my videos are interesting. Bob says Al Snow is correct. What About says Al Snow is a great interview. I agree. And if you haven't seen it, search it up. But I got some stuff to do. Have a great night, everyone. And subscribe to The Hannibal TV. Follow us on Twitter, too, at The Hannibal TV. Good night, Warriors!
Thank you for watching The Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates.